Here I is in the cellar. Got my tunes and both of my blades, because I cleaned or I am cleaning my deck today. Took it off, gave it a nice clean, and I sharpening the blades. But before I sharpen them, what I'm doing is there's a hunk of grass on all of them. Front, top and bottom, front and back. So what I do here is I got a good scraper, and you can see it. Yeah, that blade was heavy on that side, big time. That's why it kind of sounded like it wasn't balanced. But this takes care of it. And then I set the blades up on here and sharpen them. And when I scrape them like this kind of gets all of it. And if that doesn't get it, this will. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's gone. This blade here is a high lift blade that was on my zero turn. This high lift blade is not the same as the high lift blade off of my tractor, my D110 and John Deere tractor. And I compared them. This blade right here, is probably 3 or 4 inches longer. I don't have an old blade, but this here is. That cutting edge is 6 inches, whereas the other one I bet was 3. And 3 does a trick, but it's the lift too. That one had a 3-inch cut, plus it also had a lift, but not as high as this one, and not as long as this one. Whereas the blade is, let's say right here, it's pretty much right the same thing with this is turning up. And I use that as my guide for the length of my knife edge. My knife edge is big time more than the other blade. So that's what I'm doing. I got to do this probably every once a month or so. I don't, but I probably should do it once a month. I think I have 40 hours on. And I asked my honey if she would stop at John Deere and get me some oil, and she said she wasn't going that way. They were going towards Putnam. So I said, okay, I don't need it right away, but I would like to get that oil changed as soon as I could, because of the fact that I see it turning color. And not only from, let's say from just color, but you can see the little pieces of burnt. Yeah, little brown molecules in there that look like, well, it's almost like this. It's like a Kool-Aid drink. You know, the dry Kool-Aid mix? The powder. That's what it looks like in that container. And you pick up the stick from the dipstick and it just looks like it shouldn't be there. So I'm going to change it, because I'm just yakking about nothing for no reason at all. Because I don't know what else to yak about, but I got to yak. I got the video on. Why am I going to need to put the video on and say, oh, look at this, what you do, guys? No, you don't have to do it this way. You put it on a grinding wheel with a brush on it. Well, I don't have one. And I'm not going to get out my grinder just for this. I have one here, but it's got a stone on it. I don't want to, really don't want to start changing stuff just for that. When I can do this and get the majority of it. Look at it. Everything is brand new. And put a little bit of sweat and equity in the damn thing, Gary. That's what I do. I don't mind coming down here and goofing. I'm always goofing. Hey, I need my glasses. Me too. And then we've got System of a Down on tunes today. Sure. Sure, that'll make me do something good. That's what I always used to like about work. When I wasn't working at my usual job, I mean my overtime work, I could always have my tunes in my ears or a radio on in the background. Whereas Worcester Envelope and International Paper was neither one of those. They did put a radio in the lunchroom though at International Paper, but yeah, they got busted about 6 times before I left. Somebody didn't like it and threw their lunch at it or something, or was in a little on a shelf, in a wooden shelf kind of thing, enclosed, and they kept breaking it on an off shift, I guess. Yeah, big deal. Oh, people, life is so stupid. We're here for the purpose of just doing this. And you know what, man? I'm glad it's me being here and not me being in the 1500s. No, sorry. All right, soldiers, get your sword and run towards those guys over there. Yeah, they got cannons and shit, but take your swords and just run into them. Kill as many of them as you can. Or just go. Take off. Yeah. This world is easier than that, people. We don't have to hurt each other just to show that we want you to be subservient. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I kind of see some points about other things that other people wouldn't see the points of that I'm seeing the points of with them. I think the government is way out of line. Can you hear me? I always talk about politics. Yeah, and such. So anyway, that's what I do. I know, I could have done that with a wheel in about 2 seconds. I do have one on the drill, but I don't. Look at that. Now I got a chop in it. That's what I do. I do one, I sharpen it. Here is I'm getting this this side as flat as I can. Because there's edges. I want to get rid of those edges. I want to do it on the flat. You know, I want to make sure this edge is flat with the bottom. In other words, I don't need an edge like this. I need an edge like this. Flat bottom and edge. So this flat bottom has to be flat with the rest of it. And then I can draw myself into a blade. Nope, almost. I'm up here. I'm on almost nothing. Ooh. There we go, baby. Yeah, it's probably a wrong angle, but at least I got a nice sharp edge. Yeah, what will happen is I get a nice flat edge on the bottom, let's say, okay, right here. And I come over here, and here's the edge for the blade. Well, since I've cut that flat, get that? Since I've cut that flat, that's fine here. What happens is I can't get this to go at that straight angle unless I cut this right down. So I kind of go off a little bit in order to keep my line here the sharp as possible. I don't want to give it as much of a buckle as that, but you know, I'll kind of round it off a little bit just so that I can get that edge as sharp as possible. And that's what I've done here. But that's why I get this edge here first. I always flatten that out and take off the burr. And then I can go straight down to get my edge. Feel that? Feel that? Oh, that's nice, Gally. See, I got a couple of dings in it already. Can you see that? There's one right there. A little one right there. Ow! Oh, shit. No, not me. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll flip that over and we'll do the other side. Watch this. See how I did that? See how I did that? Oh, man, you guys are in for a real treat. I know. Oh, 14 minutes. You guys are done.